Hey there guys, Ben here from Corner Flag Games and welcome back to episode number 4 of the Scunthorpe United Road to Glory career mode. So we are back for another exciting installment of this career mode. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump across into the calendar and have a look at what games we've got coming up for today. And we are going to be doing things a little bit differently just to sort of get up the rankings a little bit further and a little bit quicker. We are going to deal with 2 months worth of games today, considering there are only 4 in the first month. So we are going to go all the way through until the end of December and the start of the transfer window. So in saying that, the first game will be at home against Stevenage in the league. The second one is a Emirates FA Cup game at home against Swindon Town a week later. A week after that, we play Leighton Orient away in the league, and then we move across then to Port Vale at home to round out the end of the month. And then moving into December, we've got a game against Forest Green on the Saturday the 7th, and that is an away game. Moving on to the league leaders, which are Colchester United. We will play them at home on the 14th of December. On the 21st, we will face off against Grimsby away, and Walsall will come the next week on the Thursday, the 26th of the Boxing Day fixture, and it'll close out the month by a home game away to Bury. So I don't know which games I'm going to play and which ones I'm going to simulate. I'd like to play the game against Bury, and I'd like to play the game against Colchester. So with those in mind, I think we might just simulate the rest of them, and I'll come back to you when we've got the squads all sorted and we move in to these fixtures. Okay, so we'll now move into the first game. The squad has been picked. It is a home game against Stevenage on the 2nd of November. And we will run in with the first team for this one. We'll sim straight through it, and it is a grueling 5-2 win against Stevenage in the end. Now we'll move into our second game of today, and it's a simulated game as well, and that will be at home against Swindon in the FA Cup. We will be running out the first team in this fixture as well to meet one of our managerial objectives. And we've met that after winning 2-0 against Swindon in the Cup, which sees us go through to the next round of the FA Cup. We will now move into our next game, which is an away game on the 16th of November against Leighton Orient. So we'll smash straight into this one. We'll have to auto-replace for this game because we do have a couple of players out on international duty, so I dare say we're going to get a pumping in this one. Nope, Grozhev comes up with another brace as we take down the O's 2-0. Okay, so moving into our next game, it's on the 23rd of November, and we are at home to Port Vale. So we will run the first team out in this fixture as well. They've had some decent results. They're currently sitting 3rd in the table, and we come away very luckily with a 1-0 win. Just a bit of news before we head into our next game, and of course, FIFA wouldn't be FIFA without the first day of the month training injury. So unfortunately, it's Kosogi Nathili has suffered with a torn calf muscle, and he looks like he's going to be out for the next 6 weeks. Not good for our backup left back. And to throw a little bit of more games into the mix, this is the next round of the Emirates FA Cup this game, and they've moved one of our games against Forest Green Rovers so we can fit all this in. So it's on Saturday, December the 7th, the day that we were meant to play Forest Green Rovers. We're away to Carlisle United. We will be auto-replacing for this match because we will be running the backup brigade because they'll be whinging for some game time relatively soon. Not too fussed if we do end up losing this fixture. No, we end up coming away with a 2-0 win, but an injury to Sonogo. So looking back at Jan Sonogo's injury, it's only a pull groin. He's only going to be out for 7 days. Okay guys, so now we move into the first played game of this episode, and it is a game at home on December the 14th against Colchester United. As you can see down there in the standings, they are sitting in first place with a game in hand as well. We'll quickly jump into that anyway. So here they are with a game in hand. So if we get another 3 points, it'll take us up to 49. We're still falling behind them, still the same amount of losses. We do need to score some goals because they are red hot on fire. So what we're going to do, guys, is I've set the team up all ready to go. Let's get in to this fixture. Alrighty, guys, so here it is. It's a top of the table clash. First versus second. Can we be the underdogs in this fixture as we take on Colchester at Glanford Park? Here is the Scunthorpe United lineup. It's the first 11 with Casada in goal, a back four of Gabar, Magahi, Burgess, and Halanti. Figueroa and Ponce will hold up the defensive midfield with Kolkuth, McAtee, and Grozav in the higher midfield, and Zor up front as our lone striker. Here is Colchester's lineup. So it will be Dean Gherkin in goal, a back four of Jackson, Prosser, Swamini, and Clampin. Brown, Pell, Stevenson, and Harriet in a midfield four with Noble and Norris up front as the strikers. And it will be the lads of Glanford Park, the Irons of Scunthorpe United, to get things underway in this game. Now, it has been a while since I played with the realism mod as well, so I've really got to look into that. People seem to be having issues with it. I tend to not be having any issues, but we'll see how we go in this fixture as we go across to Halanti. He gets taken down by Jackson, still manages to retain possession down the wing to Grozav. Grozav gets a cross off, goes back stick. Nobody is there to claim. Pell will get cleared 5 minutes in for Colchester. Managed to get it to Ponce in the way. Look to roll. It is McAtee. Can he find Zua? Zua gets an outstretched leg to it, but Gherkin claims it very simple. He's waiting for a hand here. Can he go a ball down the line? He elects to go to Zua instead, who fake shots, gets rid of his man though. But he does manage to get the ball with his trailing leg as Colcliffe does manage to come away with it. We've given it in. It's a heavy touch from Halanti. He goes for the strike and he goes again. He absolutely butchered the first one. That was disgusting on the replay. Here it is. There's the first one. Hits a mess of bodies on the way through. Gets the second one. Gherkin gets down to it. We win ourselves a corner. On and out for the Irons. 27 minutes played. We will take it, and it comes firing in, and Magaki fires it straight over the crossbar. Here it is on the replay. Grozav does well to get it in low. Didn't expect him. Oh, you'd have been better off putting that on your chest, son. Then the Burgess comes storming through. The Australian defender. Can't Zua make that run? And can he get on the right side of his man, Suwimi? Can we sort of bend that one in? Go get there, son. Get there, get there. Gabar, he's going to play it all the way back. Figueroa, can he dance around his man? He sorted it in the end. Can he turn, get the shot off? He does! And it falls straight into Gherkin. 39 minutes played. Jackson now, not long to go. Harriet heads it back to Stevenson, but it won't be enough. And after a grueling 45 minutes where we were on nothing but the attack, we've got nothing to show for it as the boys roll in for their Gatorade. And at the halftime break, it is Scunthorpe United 0, Colchester 0. We'll have a quick look now at the match facts for the halftime break. So for us, it's no goal, 6 shots, 2 on target, with a shooting accuracy of 33% to Colchester's 0 goals, 0 shots, 0 on target, and a shooting accuracy of a big fat duck. They are slightly edging us out in the passing accuracy with the 88% to them and 87% to us. Possession, fairly balanced. It's 50-50 to either side. So guys, without further ado, we're just going to knock straight on with this second half. And it is Colchester that will kick things off for the second half. Considering that Colchester have got the 2 highest goal scorers in the league, we've managed to keep them very quiet. As McAtee's going to go on a run and do some work himself. He keeps out possession though. But Grozav will win it back into McAtee. He's going to play it back. Figueroa. There's a ball through to Colquitt. Can we get that on? Gabar, it's across. Zua's there. Nobody at the back stick though. Grozav. Oh, and it's a worst time shot as it comes into Gherkin. It will be Ponce. Strikes a ball out wide. Waiting for the overlap from Grozav. Comes on the inside to Halanti. Into Zua. 1-2s with McAtee. Can it be Zua this time? He's not going to miss from there. The time shot said it was too late, but it doesn't matter in the end. Great link-up play between Jacques Zua and John McAtee will see us fire into the lead. And here it is on the replay. The inside ball, Zua, just 1-2 with McAtee. Gets round his man. Draws the defenders out as he goes one-on-one with Gherkin in goal. And all he has to do is slide it straight past him. Goes over his hand in the end and slots it home. And that goal does come to Jacques Zua. It will be 10 for him now in EFL League 2. And it will be Colchester United to get things underway for what remains of this second half. So it's taken us 58 minutes, nearly an hour to hit the break. But I dare say Colchester are going to change their approach now and try and push a few numbers forward. We've got some balls down the line. Figuerea, can we find Halanti? Is he offside? No, he isn't. He's going to cut. Fake shot on the way in. Give it off to McAtee, who takes the strike. But it is straight into the hands of Gherkin. And it looks like they will break on a counter as Ponce does some defensive duties. Halanti straight through to Grozav, who plays it through for McAtee. What's he got? Can he turn and take the strike? Gets the first one off. Comes off Gherkin, but the rebound straight back at him. And at the 69th minute, we fire one in 10 minutes afterwards. And it comes here on the replay. It's a great ball on the inside. McAtee has to roll back. Gherkin comes out, hits his foot on the way through on the initial strike. But the rebound falls straight at his feet and just puts it straight through the middle of the defenders as it whacks the back of the net. And the goal does come to John McAtee. That is now 5 for him in the EFL League 2. So it's taken an entire 11 minutes for us to get 2 goals. We're really working things up here, keeping Colchester United quiet. Those shots that we had in the first half, we should have buried realistically, but it doesn't matter because we've had a chance here in the second as McAtee goes wide to Gabar. We've got a man here wide. It is Colcliffe. Can we go into Gabar? He's here. He needs oxygen as he takes the strike. Gherkin gets a hand to it, and that one nearly snuck into the back. Here it is on the replay. Makes a darting run inside the box, takes a touch with his left, and that's a great save by Gherkin. Colcliffe is back to defend. We get one into Ponce, looking for an option to come through. Can we play that ball straight through? Zua, straight through to Ponce, takes it on his right, but it's his weak foot, and he's absolutely scuffed it. Clark, so he will fill out the rest of the game in that right back position as Grozav wins out possession. Can he get his skates on here? Or can we get a ball in directly to John McAtee? He's going to fire it straight away. It bobbles all the way through the box, and it just narrowly misses. Here it is on the replay as McAtee goes from behind the defense, bobbling straight through, takes a massive bounce, and just shaves past the upright. That one through to John McAtee. Can we find Zua? We do. Zua on the pinch. Oh, and he's just narrowly missed it in injury time as well. And that looks like it will be the last strike of the game. So guys, we could have gone up by multiple goals in this fixture, but in the end, we just couldn't hit it on the right side of the post for the last 20 odd minutes of the game. But it's a perfect performance by the Irons. And after a fantastic attacking second half, it does finish up Scunthorpe United 2, Colchester United 0. So, ladies and gents, here are the match facts at the end of our 90 minutes against the league leaders in Colchester United. So, for Scunthorpe, it was 2 goals, 16 shots, 8 on target, with a shooting accuracy of 50%. To Colchester United, 0 goals, 0 shots, 0 on target, and a shooting accuracy of a big, fat duck. Not what you expect from the league leaders. We did draw some more of the possession, though, ever so marginally, with us finishing on 52%, Colchester's 48%, and we did raise up our passing accuracy over them in a much better second half, with 90% falling to us and 87% falling to Colchester United. Okay guys, so we now move into our next game, which is on the 21st of December, away against Grimsby. So we'll move straight on into the simulation for this. We are running out the first team in this fixture as well, so we'll sim straight through it, and it is a comfortable 2-1 win for us. Okay guys, so we move into our Boxing Day clash, which will be the next game, and that is at home against Walsall, just a couple of days after our last game against Grimsby on the Thursday. So we'll auto-replace for this because we are using the backup brigade in this fixture, so we'll see how they get on. Walsall lost their last 3 in a row, but they do end up coming out and beating us 3-2. Okay guys, so moving into today's final game. Yes, we've nearly gone through 2 months in this episode already, and that's on Sunday the 29th of December, and it's an away game against Bury, the team no longer in the EFL. So guys, we've got the squad all picked up. It will be a first team squad. So guys, let's get into this game. Alrighty guys, so here we go. We're against Bury, the team that no longer exists, away at Gig Lane. So this is the Bury lineup. It will be Madriscoll in goal, 5 in the back line in Lawty, Kilgore, Drubble, Gastel and Monksfield, 3 in the midfield in Melksham, Crookside and Merton, and Rushford and Throughbridge as the strikers. Here is the Scunthorpe United lineup. It is unchanged with Carlos Caicedo in goal, a back four of Omar Gabar, Magahi, Burgess and Halanti. Ponce and Figueroa will hold up the defensive midfield with Grozov, McAtee and Kolkov as the attacking mids, and Azua up front as the striker. And it will be Bury that gets things underway for this fixture. So a team that is made up of completely no-one players against us, our hand-picked crop of Scunthorpe players. I dare say that this game, there's no way that we should be losing this one as we get the shot off from Figueroa, but it falls straight to Madriscoll's hands. Figueroa likes to go out wide into Grozov. He's going to turn and come on the inside. Can we find McAtee, who takes the strike? First time he's hit the crossbar, and it comes firing out 7 minutes in, but gives it straight into Ponce. As McAtee will work his way through the attacking midfield, looking for an option. There it is. He's found Ponce. Ponce goes through to Figueroa. Figueroa winds one up. That looked like it took a deflection on the way through. Will we get the corner? He's absolutely skied it though, so there's the through ball. Figueroa takes the strike. Yeah, it did look like it took a deflection. Ponce, perfect header. McAtee, sliding it straight through. It is Colcliffe. What has he got in his locker? He's waiting for the run of Omar Gabar. Can we find it? He tries to turn on his opposite leg. Oh, and he struck one. The right back. Wow. What a goal, ladies and gents. Manages to pull it back from a weird and awkward position. Hits the post on the way through. And here it is on the replay. Colcliffe waits for the helping hand. There he is, turns it back, and then strikes it on a difficult angle as it hits the upright. You can see there on the turn, the defender tries to get the block in as well, but it hits the post directly and fires into the back of the net. And the goal does come to our right back. It is Omar Gabar. That's 2 goals for him now in the league. And it has taken us 43 minutes. We've been nothing but dominant in this fixture, and the match stats will show that at the halftime break. But we just haven't been able to hit the back of the net. We're just very slow starters. Rushford, we need to block that line from coming in. Here it comes. They take their strike, but it is not going to help them at all, because as that happens, the referee does blow the whistle for halftime. Like I said, it's been a dominant display by us. That man there, Omar Gabar, getting the only goal so far. And as we roll into the sheds at halftime, it is Bury 0, Scunthorpe United 1. So, ladies and gents, here are the match facts at the halftime break. So, for Bury, it is 0 goals, 1 shot, none on target with a shooting accuracy of a big fat duck. To Scunthorpe United's 1 goal, 9 shots, 5 on target, and a shooting accuracy of 55%. We are killing them in the passing accuracy with 94% passing very well in this game against Bury's 78%. And the possession, it's an even split with 50-50 down the middle. So guys, without further ado, we're just going to jump straight in to this second half. And after a dominating first half display, which saw us get 1 goal, it will be Zua and the lads from Scunthorpe to kick us off for the remainder of this fixture. We should elect to try and do that as Gabar gets one down the line, bangs in across. Can Zua find it? He gets the header. It's hit the post. He's hit the crossbar. That's twice now. As Ponce gets on the ball, he's going to strike one from range. McDougall gets up for it. And that was well on target as Bury clear their lines to do some handiwork himself as Colcliffe goes through to Figueroa, back through to Colcliffe, out wide to McAtee! He strikes it, but he's just scuffed it. What's he got? Can he find that ball straight through to Ponce? He does. Can we get round the last defender and come inside for a strike? It's a great strike by Ponce, but Madriscoll is keeping Bury in this match. Here it is from the reverse angle. He just manages to work the space and walk straight through the defense. As they lock one in over the top, it's Figueroa who's going to chase it. They let in an early cross, but he will clear it out. 80 minutes played. Gastrell now, can we find that ball? We do. It is Horsfield that comes in for it. Horsfield from range, and he's put it straight at Madriscoll. Oh, just a little bit left and a little bit right. That could have caused some real damage. Here it is on the replay. Gets past his man, but he fires it straight at the keeper. We'll get a corner, 84 minutes. Grozov will take it, fires it in. Oh, and there's the strike, and it's narrow wide by the defender in McGahey. Here it is on the replay once more. He just taps it on his chest, lays it off to his man, and he just strikes it first time. as Merton looks to break on a counter-attack. One final hurrah for Bury. Get in the way. 3 minutes of extra time played. Gilead tries to turn his man, but that will do us after 3 minutes of extra time. It's not the performance we were looking for. It's a win. And let's not knock the win and the 3 points, but I expected better against a very under-strength Bury side. And after a successful attacking 90 minutes, it does finish up Bury 0, Scunthorpe United 1. So, ladies and gents, here are the match facts at the end of our 90 minutes against Bury. So, for them, it was no goals, 1 shot, none on target with a shooting accuracy of a big fat duck. 2, Scunthorpe United. And, guys, you can see it right on screen. 1 goal, 18 shots, 10 on target. You're telling me we only got 1 goal. But Driscoll is absolutely perfect for Bury. He kept them in this game and kept the scoreline what it was. But we do end up with a shooting accuracy of 55%. Passing accuracy, we killed it again, 92%. Playing passing game, it was bang on to their 75%. We did overrun with the possession in the end, gaining ourselves 56% to Bury's 44%. In the end, very disappointing display, which should have had more goals. Okay, guys, so as you can see on screen right now, we have hit the end of December. And if you guys have a quick, noticeable peek at the calendar on screen right now, we do have a game on the 1st against Oldham Athletic. We will start to get into some transfer business right about then as well. We are looking to the pre-contract market to strengthen ourselves for next season. See if we can go a cut above, see if we can keep on our good run of form, and maybe even get promoted successively here. But as you can see there for the Eagle Eyes, we do have a game a couple of days later against Tottenham Hotspur in the FA Cup. So I doubt that we're going to do any damage there. But before I do leave off, we will have a look at the league table as it stands halfway through this season. So it is still Colchester on top. They have lost another 2 games though, but they have scored an absolute bagful with a goal difference of 34, which is fantastic for them. They have won a little bit more than us. The draw's sort of hurting us at the moment, but that's all right. 59 points. We're only a couple of points behind them on second place in 55. Under us is Port Vale in 3rd on 46. So 9 points. So it looks like it's going to be a 2-horse race for the rest of the season between Colchester and Scunthorpe United. Their striker that they've bagged at the start of the season, obviously smashing goals. I think he's got about 27 now in 24 games. He's absolutely thumping things. To round out the promotion places, Macclesfield in 4th, Newport County in 5th, Oldham in 6th, who we're playing next, Salford, class of 92, in 7th. 8th is Mansfield Town, 9th will be Swindon, Crawley in 10th, Bradford in 11th, Grimsby 12th, Exeter in 13th, Carlisle 14th, 15th is Walsall, 16th will be Cambridge, 17th is Northampton, 18th is the Shrimps of Morecambe, 19th Plymouth Argyle, 20th is Forest Green, Stevenage in 21st, Bury doing surprisingly well in 22nd after having lost 15 games now, jeez. Cheltenham in 23rd, and holding up the bottom of the table, it is Leyton Orient, the O's. So guys, that's gonna wrap up today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Yes, it was a long one, but I'd much prefer to get through to the meat and potatoes of this season as quickly as possible. Who knows, guys, maybe when we get into EFL League 1, I might do 2 seasons at a time just to smash these episodes out, get into the championship, and then start really hit the ground running. So I just want to finish up by saying thank you very much for watching, guys. Be sure to give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and leave your comments and feedback down below. Don't forget to smack that subscribe button if you haven't already, and tick the little notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. For all those that aren't aware, please jump on and join in all the fun and in all the banter on the official Corner Flag Games Discord channel. Links will be on screen and in the description below. And for all those that aren't aware, we are doing a live stream series now, a subscriber career mode with Helsingborgs. So make sure that you are following on my Twitch, and make sure you have the notification bell ticked on YouTube to make sure you get the notifications for when I go live on those platforms. Links for my Twitch will be on screen and in the description below. And I'll be back with the next episode of the Scunthorpe United Road to Glory career mode very, very soon.